The Senate will now observe a moment of silence. If all could please stand.
On the Senate floor, U.S. Senator Frank Lautenberg's desk was draped in black. Outside on Capitol Hill, flags were flown at half-staff, remembering the 28 years the Democrat gave in public service. He was New Jersey's longest-serving U.S. Senator.
He always reminded me that he was a kid from Paterson, whose father died at a very young age, who served in the military, served his country, and then built a business which he was extraordinarily proud of.
A business that catapulted him from rags to riches. Born in Paterson to the son of Polish and Russian Jewish immigrants, he later co-founded payroll processing company ADP, becoming one of the wealthiest members in Congress. Raising the drinking age to 21 and improving the nation's infrastructure was part of his work.
He was someone who fought and won a lot of battles that today people just take for granted, like a ban on smoking on airplanes or progress for veterans, and laws that have helped allow Jews and Christians and Baha'is and so many others escape persecution.
Recently, he introduced legislation that would protect Indonesian Christians in the tri-state who fled persecution from their native land. Early this year, he fought for federal aid for the region in the wake of Hurricane Sandy. And even when he was going through chemotherapy and weakened by cancer, he would travel to and from Washington to fight on every environmental debate late into the night. In April, he took the final of his over 9,000 votes.
He came out of his sickbed in a wheelchair to vote on gun legislation. He agreed with 90% of the American people, that people who had severe mental problems or were felons shouldn't be able to buy a gun.
And here in Paterson, Carroll Street, this is where the senator grew up. And today in this city, many are remembering the legacy that Lautenberg has left.
A fixture in the community. Anything Paterson, there he was. With the Great Falls, there he was. When the Great Falls became National Historic Park, there he was supporting them.
He always was there to help us and showed that he cared about young families, about early education, about literacy, and he will be truly missed.
And from one notable Pattersonian to another, Congressman Bill Pascrell had one of the most formidable relationships with Lautenberg. Together, they pushed through legislation to designate the Great Falls as a National Historic Park.
Someone said to me, well, he must be failing. I says, Frank Lautenberg never failed. So maybe he doesn't look as good as he did yesterday, but neither do you, I said to the person, and neither do I. So he was a strong person. I will think of him as a strong person, but he was no spectator. He was involved, and he made the place better. God, I hope they said it about me when it's my time to go meet my maker.
Lautenberg is survived by his wife, 6 children, and 13 grandchildren. Reporting in Paterson, I'm Lisa Wojtycki for WNBC News.